What's up guys, Just Messi here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got a squad around a premium SBC Devin Luiz at striker. Now it's a bit of a throwback to FIFA 13, of course his base position is just a CDM, but back on FIFA 13 a lot of people did try him at striker and it's pretty damn good. So today we've got a rainbow squad around him with I think if I've counted it correctly, 11 different card types. But just before we get into that, as always, if you could show support by leaving a like rating, that'd be absolutely awesome and greatly appreciated. If you're new to my channel, click the subscribe button for daily FIFA content and the comments below. Have you tried any of the FUT birthday throwback cards? If so, what players are they? And finally, if you missed my previous video, it'll be down below in the description box. So we are rocking a 4-1-2-1-2 variant number 2 today, my favourite formation in the game, and it's a full Prem team, but it's very colourful and a pretty damn cool to look at. On the bench reserves, we've got some pretty cool players as well. Obviously Chris Moyes will approach every team we use anyway, same goes for Sadio Mane. Kante doesn't actually feature in this team whatsoever. So starting off with the defence and the goalkeeper, and the very first card type is a C man of the match. The European man of the match is for Leicester, and that is Kasper Schmeichel. He's 87 rated now. His stats are phenomenal. I think if you compare him to his dad's legend card, I'm pretty sure his stats are actually a little bit better, which is kind of strange. He was only 87 rated, but he cost me 79,000 coins. 5 games played. I was pretty damn impressed. Made some very good saves. One of the games he did have an absolute nightmare, but still pretty damn solid. He's 6'1", acrobatic save technique, 89 diving, 90 reflexes, 88 handling, 91 kicking, 87 positioning, and 74 speed. Like 2 more special cards, and somehow he'll be an all-80 club member as a goalkeeper. But unfortunately, I don't think he'll be getting in team this season. The right back is another man of the match card. This time, I believe this one's from the African Cup of Nations as El Mohammadi from Hull City. 15k for him. He's 6 foot tall, medium high work rate, so very nice work rates right there. 80 pace, dribbling and passing, 72 shot, 74 defending and 77 physical, so pretty well rounded. I could well have used a St. Patrick's Day version of Seamus Coleman, but I was like, you know what, let's put another man of the match card in it anyway, as I quite like that red and orange combo. The first centre back is a silver player, and that is Jason Denayer, probably the best silver centre back in the Prem, aside from man of the match and Marty, who costs like 80,000 coins plus, with 4.9k for Denayer, 6 foot tall, medium work rate, 78 pace, 74 defending and 73 physical, and a very solid in game. Then the left centre back is a throwback card back to FIFA 12 actually, I believe it was, or FIFA 13 maybe. That's Ogbonna, the West Ham centre back. He's now 83 rated, 84 pace, 87 defending, 82 physical, 6'3", medium high work rate, left footed. He cost me 110,000 coins, which I think isn't really that bad. I know it's quite expensive for a centre back that's 83 rated, but he's in the Premier League as a throwback, and I imagine will drop in price as well because it's only been in packs for about 3 days or so. The final defender is a FUT Champions version of the inform Marcos Alonso, my favourite left back in the Premier League right now. I'm pretty certain he will get a team of the season card as well, which will push him into the all-80 club. He's 6'2", high work rate, left footed, 3-star skill means 3-star weak foot. I've used this card for 113 games, 3 goals, 4 assists, but I think his inform card I had before I also used for about 100 games, so I used him a lot this year. And here's a very good left back. I think it's his height, his work rate, also 85 physical. It's kind of ideal to have in a fullback. And that FUT Champions design, definitely one of the best on the game. Now we got into a midfield quartet, and let's start off with the right centre midfielder because the only non-special card in there, and that is the base card of Ilkay Gundogan, 85 rated for him. Didn't really contribute too much, 5 games, 1 goal, 0 assists, 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, high medium work rates, and some very solid stats across the board, but unfortunately in real life, he's quite injury prone now. There's not much else to say about Gundogan because again, didn't really contribute too much, so let's move on. Let's go to left centre midfielder, and that's the SBC version of Moussa Dembele from Tottenham. He's been a fair amount the last couple of days again, 221 games, 20 goals, 28 assists. It's not a fantastic return. I mean, a goal contribution every 1 in 5 or 6 games, it's not the worst for a centre midfielder in my opinion, but I'm not a massive fan of him, just the fact that 2-star weak foot, his right foot is terrible. The stats on this card are extremely good, and in real life, one of the best midfielders in the league. Let's go to the CDM now. That's an informed version of Emre Can. For some reason, they based this card off his SBC one. He costed 276,000 coins a while back, 19 games, 3 goals, 3 assists, but I think at the 19, probably about 12, 13, are at CDM. So I don't expect him to be getting goals and assists, to be honest. He's 6'2", 80 pace, 85 dribbling, 86 defending, 88 physical, 86 passing and 78 shooting. So very close to the all-80 club. And you probably notice a bit of a theme in this team. There's a lot of very well-rounded players. And in real life, he's starting to find his form again for Liverpool, which is obviously very nice to see. And the final midfielder is my once to watch untradeable version of Paul Pogba, one of my favourite players, if not my favourite player this year. He's played 181 games, majority of those are FUT champions, 78 goals, 85 assists, and I'd say about 130 probably or so at cam. The rest of them have been at CDM or centre mid. And to get 0 yellow cards for a centre midfielder or a cam in 181 games, that's pretty damn impressive. 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. He is 6'3" and just like Emre Can, so damn close to the All-80 club. In fact, some of his stats are close to 90 than they are to 80. By the way, he's very expensive and I'm not sure if he'll get it tops, probably not. I personally think he deserves it, but he may get in there for the big name purposes. Now we've gone to the striker. Obviously that one, you know who it's going to be. The left striker is a player of the month, Romelu Lukaku, and I'm not going to lie, I wasn't that impressed. He's 6'3", left-footed, 88 pace, 89 dribbling, 94 shot, 93 physical and 86 passing. Statistically on card, looks absolutely phenomenal, but I'd probably recommend if you haven't got as many coins to get him right now, wait until team of the season because his TOTS boost on that will be one of the best strikers in the game, I imagine. He doesn't feel clunky, just didn't get involved as much as I was hoping. So he's not a bad player because he's still got 6 goals in 5 games, but I was expecting a little bit more for a 90 rated striker. And his partner is also 90 rated, but his base card is a CDM, and we'll put him in a team right now. So special high to low, and he's at the very end there, or second to last on the end. And that is going to be 90 rated David Luiz, Premium SBC. The card design is something else, so sick to look at. The neon colours, purple and also blue. 6'2", high medium work rates, 3-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, 83 pace, 85 dribbling, 91 defending, 89 physical, 86 passing and 80 shooting. And I'd say for me he probably costs about 700k to do, which basing off his throwback card is currently in packs right now as a centre back, it's not all that bad. This of course is a position change, but remember his team of the season card will be a centre back, so you won't be able to get a full chemistry in the midfield. And so far I've played 13 games with him, 9 goals and 4 assists, but only 5 games as striker. But we'll talk about David Luiz and the rest of the team in more detail in the gameplay part of the video. And as you can see, I'm pretty certain it's 11 card types. So it is a rainbow team. Let's jump into the gameplay and show David Luiz, Paul Pogba, Lukaku, the rest of the team could do. So the very first goal I'm going to show you is going to be a free kick I scored to David Luiz, not in this team though. It's actually when I was reviewing Fernando Torres and he's playing at centre mid and David Luiz produced that somehow. I think it's a little bit of a knuckleball. Like in the second replay right now, as you can see, as the ball gets towards the goalkeeper, there's a little bit of swaz on that. I'd say it's a knuckleball personally, and it's one of the better free kicks I scored this FIFA. Compared to what others may have scored, it's pretty very average, but I was quite happy with that, and that's the type of thing David Luiz can do from CM. But in this video, of course, like I said, he's playing at striker next to Romelu Lukaku, and I'm not gonna lie, the front three, I love Pogba at cam, don't get me wrong, he's one of my favourite cams in the game, but when you got David Luiz as was Lukaku up front, there's no one single really agile player in there, like a Lionel Messi or someone like that. But I'll address that more in just a second. So David Luiz at striker, I'm going to say he's not suited as a striker this year. FIFA 13 it may have worked, but 17, he's a very good player. Like there, he can brush people off and finish it a little bit. But most of the time the low driven shots, for some reason, they're going either straight at the goalkeeper, but more likely they're going wide, which was quite strange because when he played at CM, he wasn't doing that. But his long shots, they're next level good. You're probably better off shooting outside the box with David Luiz than inside it. But now we go on to him being a very good hold-up striker. Obviously he's very tall, very strong, and that's why he's going to be a player you can play it onto, and he's very good at passing. I'd probably suggest playing, like, if you want to play him near the attack, Cam is probably the highest I'd put him. Centre forward striker, I would avoid it just because that finishing, but everything else, he has everything to be a very good attacking midfielder in my opinion. Then we go on to, back onto driven low shots again. Like these ones, that one went in, but that probably was about 1 out of 6 or so. For some reason, they just kept going wide. It could also be because the last striker I was using was a 91 SBC Fernando Torres. He's one of the most clinical strikers, if not the most clinical striker I've used so far this year. So going from him to David Luiz, it could just be that. Now we go on to the rest of the team, and I'm pretty sure I counted right, it's 11 different card types. It's pretty damn cool, a very nice rainbow team to have in the Premier League, and it's a very stacked team. It wasn't low rated, and had some very like elite tier players in it. And like I mentioned about needing more agile players, I think I had too many in like quotations 2 tanks. A lot of players that are very strong, very tall, whereas I could have done like a little smaller player in there that's a lot better at dribbling. Ogbonna is incredible, a great card to have. If he drops like sub 100k, I definitely recommend him. Schmeichel, he made some big saves, and Lukaku was decent. Just in my opinion, he did not get involved as much as I'd like to for a 90 rated striker, guys. But that is going to be the end of this video. So as always, if you enjoyed it, show support by leaving a like rating. That'd be absolutely awesome. If you're new to my channel, click the subscribe button for daily FIFA content, and the comments below. What throwback players have you used so far? And finally, if you missed my previous video, it's down below in the description box. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.